Brought to you by
Metro Homes and Partners.
Powered by
Railway Terrace Medical Practice.
Supported by
Advanced College, CB Accounting, Nepos Education and Visa Services, Everest Butchery, Big Belly Takeaway and Dine-In, Expert Education and Visa Services, Third Eye Restaurant and Function Center, Baba Education Consultancy and RKS Australia, KBA Global Education and Migration.
Hello everyone, you're with me in Metro Group and Partners Property Portfolio. I'm Smriti. Through this show, we have been providing you with various information related to property market that are managed by Metro Homes and Partners. We have also been showing you the interviews of the skilled professionals of Metro Homes and Partners with the aim to educate you so that when you do invest in property market, you do so with clarity and also with the right professionals. So in this regard, we will be interviewing today Mr. Chad Shi, the Business Development Manager of Metro Homes and Partners.
Hi everyone, my name is Chad. I'm a Business Development Manager with Metro Homes and Partners. Actually, I have been in real estate industry for more than 7 years. I have seen this company grow from scratch. I have known the directors, Gary, Newton and Shriti, for quite a few years. I have the confidence with this company, we will grow big.
Hello Chad, lovely to have you with us in Property Portfolio. So we did show a little bit of your brief background earlier, but let me start the interview asking you again, since you're working as a business development manager with property with the Metro Homes and Partners, could you please explain to us maybe briefly what are the main responsibility as a business development manager of a property market?
Hi Smitty, nice to see you here. Yes, I am a business development manager with Metro Homes and Partners. What I have to do is I needed to maintain the existing customers. So our customers, including the developers, also the buyers. Also, we needed to acquire more customers, acquire more buyers, and more developers as well. So our business can grow.
So Chad, before this interview, even few days ago, I was having the conversation with you behind the camera, and then to be honest, when I had that conversation with you, I was really impressed because your knowledge about property market is so vast. For me personally, I think you are someone who could sort of make any clients who maybe is not looking to buy the house, you can sort of convert them to with your experience and with the right knowledge and information, you can make them think about purchasing a house, even if they weren't thinking that before. So with your experience and your knowledge of property market, let me ask you, what's your philosophy behind property investment?
Yes, I have some knowledge I'm happy to share with you guys. But I'm not going to say too much because sometimes some people agree, sometimes some people don't. So with my philosophy with the property investment, 3 points. The first point is you needed to purchase the property as early as you can. Second point is you needed to purchase as many as you can. And the third point is you keep the property as many years as you can. Yeah. Let me just explain the first point. So the earlier you purchase the property, the better for you. So what I say, when you're capable, when you have enough, when everything is ready, you have enough money, you better go for it. You don't wait for too long because time is the cost. And you can see so many families, they just look for the properties, they spend 5 years, even 10 years. They have looked around, they have checked it with 50 properties, 100 properties, that's quite normal. And then just look at the time, 10 years time, it's a long time. And see the price from year 1 to year 10, see the difference. And that's the cost. And that's why you have to purchase as early as you can, especially when you're ready. Now, the second point is you purchase as many properties as you can. Let's look at it that way. Each property is a money machine. If you have one property, that's one money machine. If you have two properties, that's two money machines. So the money machines generate money for you. So that's how you should do. Of course, you need to get everything ready. But once you start your first property, you can get your second property easily. Also, you can get your third one because of the equity. The price of each property, it goes up. And then you can use your equity to purchase the next one. So you have more and more. That's how the rich people do. Now, the third point is you keep the properties as many years as you can. As I mentioned, each property is a money machine. If you sell your property, that means you sell your money machine. And in our saying, each property is a chicken, is a hen. So if you kill the hen stops laying egg for you. So the more hens you have, more eggs you have. That's how it works. So that's my philosophy, the 3 points.
Chad, thank you for sharing your philosophy. I agree with it as well, to buy the property as early as you can if you're ready. So let's move on, and since buying a property, it's such a big step in anybody's life. So with your again knowledge, is a home loan, not everyone might have all the money to sort of invest or purchase their dream home. So do you think a home loan, is it a burden or is that an opportunity?
Actually, yeah, home loan, with the ordinary families, they think home loan is a burden. That's why, worldwide 20%, 80%, you understand only 20% are wealthy and 80% ordinary. So the ordinary people, they think in the ordinary way. Today, maybe I can try to get you from the ordinary mind to the wealthy mind. So move you from 80% to 20%. The home loan, actually, it's an opportunity. It's not a burden at all, especially when you're ready, when you're capable to purchase a property. If you have the home loan and you don't pay it off as soon as possible, because so many families, they try to pay within 5 years, 10 years, pay it off. That's how they do. That's how they are ordinary. They are not wealthy. Let's look at it that way. So let's say that property, the property you purchased is 1 million, and you have 20% from your pocket, which is $200,000, and you have 80%, which is $800,000 from the bank. That's a home loan. Now, if you have the home loan, the capital growth of the property, it grows 100%. So let's say after 10 years, if you agree with the price increase, after 10 years, the property will be about 2 million. That's the reality. So once the property is 2 million, we look at your equity. Your equity is 1.2 because you have $800,000 home loan. Because of the property you have, because of the home loan you have, you get that 1.2 million. If you don't have the burden, you don't have the home loan, you never have that much money. So that's how do you build up your wealth.
So Chad, the overall capital growth is amazing, but then once we take the home loan from the bank, it also comes with this interest. So paying off the interest could be another stress. So how would you explain that bit?
Yes, Smithy, I agree with you. The interest part is the really main concern for the ordinary families. Now, let me ask you the question. If you are renting and you need to pay the rent to the owner, the house owners. Now, if you purchase your own property, basically you use the rent for the interest. So it covers, mainly it covers. Now, if that's your investment property, you have tenants, don't you? So your tenants are paying the interest for you because they're paying the rent. And normally, I mean, in general, in Sydney, the rent covers the interest. That's really easy. So the interest is not an issue at all. But with the property investment, you need to look at the property itself. You need to look at some factors as well. Look at the location, look at the facilities around. That's also something else. So if you come to us, come to talk to me, and I will get you the right one anyway. Right property, right house for you.
Chad, I'm really enjoying this conversation with you, and I'm learning from you as well. So thank you so much for this. And moving ahead, you know, in property market, we hear a lot about like the price and value decreasing, or value growing, or price increasing, decreasing, so forth. So what's the difference between price and value in terms of property market?
Yes, Smithy. Actually, the price and the value of the property, that's two different terms. Value is value, price is price. With the property investment, mainly we look at the price. The price increases. The value doesn't increase much. It changes, but not that much. But the price changes so much. If we look at the value, the house, yes, the house itself, the building itself, it deteriorates. But the land itself, the value increases, so it makes even. So the property is different from the other items. So if we look at the price, this year, let's say this year it's 1 million, and then after 10 years it's going to be 2 million. Because of the price changes, because of the price change, and after 10 years you make your money. Not because of the value change you make your money. So pretty much the house price right now, let's say $1 million, and 10 years ago it's about $500,000. That was the price 10 years ago. But the value, if you look at the value 10 years ago, the same house, $500,000, that's the price. That value is pretty much the same as the value right now, the same house, as $1 million. Yeah. So that's the difference, the value and the price.
So Chad, I have the final question for you. So you know, in property market, everyone wants to have this financial freedom, right? So I might be wrong, but in my opinion, when I hear the term financial freedom, it's when maybe you have paid off all your loan, or maybe when you don't have that stress of loan in back of your head. So, or maybe I might be wrong, but with the experience, I would like to know, and everyone who is watching this show definitely want to know, what does this financial freedom actually mean?
Yes, Smithy. Actually, we always hear about financial freedom. Many people ask me what the financial freedom is. And as you said, you think if you don't have a home loan and you get your financial freedom. Actually, that's not correct. Let me just ask you about you don't have the home loan, you don't have the interest to pay, but you still have the living cost. You still have to pay your living. Yeah. That's still not a financial freedom yet, because if you work, you make money, and then you have the money to cover the living cost. But if you don't work, no money. And you have somewhere to live, but you still, how you feed yourself, where's the money? So that's not a financial freedom. That's not free at all. So financial freedom means you, doesn't matter if you work, if you don't work, if you go traveling, if you sleep, you still have the money come in. That's financial freedom. So in general, I mean, most of the population, what do we do? 80%, what do? We work for money. We work for money. We contribute our time to make money. That's not a financial freedom. Some people do business the same. You contribute your time. But if you have financial freedom, if you're already at that position, you don't have to work. Let money work for you.
I like that.
Not you work for money. So how let money work for you? So let's say you have the property investment. We come to the property investment. If you have a few properties, the property makes money for you. The properties make money for you. How? Because of the capital growth. But it comes to the interest, you mentioned, the tenants are paying for you. So your gain is the capital growth. If you have one property, you gain the money from one property. That's the cash for you. And then if you have two money machines making money for you. So it doesn't matter if you sleep, if you're traveling, the property still grows. The property value, the property price still grows, and you still make your money. And then it will give you financial freedom eventually. So the more properties, the earlier you can get your financial freedom. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's your financial freedom. Obviously, financial freedom, you can get your cash flow from somewhere else as well. It doesn't have to be from the property investment. It can be from some other investment as well. But stock market, if you're expert, you can do it. If you're an ordinary, you might lose money. So that's not a financial freedom. So you need to get something stable to generate money for you. And you never worry. So if you have the properties, if you have a few properties, you don't need to worry about any risk at all. Yeah? So that's how you get your financial freedom.
Thank you, Chad, once again for your valued time, your information. Once again, we know you're busy, but we really appreciate this amazing information that you have given us today related to property market. I have learned so much, and I'm certain that the viewers or our potential clients who is watching this show has definitely learned a lot from you. So appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you everyone for watching this episode today. I hope you have learned a few things about the property market via this show, Property Portfolio. I'll be here in our next episode. So till then, please take care.
Brought to you by
Metro Homes and Partners,
powered by
Railway Terrace Medical Practice,
supported by
Advanced College, CB Accounting, Nepos Education and Visa Services, Everest Butchery, Big Belly Takeaway and Dine-In, Expert Education and Visa Services, Third Eye Restaurant and Function Center, Baba Education Consultancy and RKS Australia, KBA Global Education and Migration.